Yo. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. No, I came at a short notice, but I ain't gonna be on here for long. So get in here, get the info, and get out. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Right now, the press for marijuana. Just news live. They just sent out the notification now. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Come in here, smash that like button. We got Lil Durk on the menu tonight. We got Boss Luck on the menu from MTG, and we got Migo bands. Smash that like button, y'all. Zone 6 Atlanta, what's up? Hustle May 365, what's up, my boy? Tony Bears, what's up? Chris Parlow, what's up? Where you been at, Chris Parlow? JL, my boy Trenches, what up? Shout out to all y'all on here, man. I know y'all could have been anywhere in the world on this Friday, but y'all here with me. So smash that like button, man. We're gonna get into it. Y'all already know 3 minute rule. Drop where y'all at. Send y'all blocks for shout outs. Shout out to all the kids, man, the women, and all that, man. We losing a lot of women, man. I want to bring attention to that too, man. It's like 5 women that got killed in the last 2 days in Chicago, bro. Like, what's up with the weirdos, bro? Get your clown ass on, man. Shout out Mob Head. I'm lit. I just hit on FanDuel. Hey, you ain't cut me in. Kentucky, shout out KY, man. Shout out Fourth Ward, Atlanta, man. It's dangerous on the Fourth Ward too. Um, Shout out Jackson, Mississippi, man, for sure. That's where most of our people come from. Arkansas, Mississippi, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida in the building. Light up swipe. North Philly in the building, man. Shout out the whole Philly, man. Shout out my boy Key Hot, man. Key Hot, man. Angel Dixon, King Von Silk, Chirac Southside, Wild Hunters. Shout out to the Wild Hunters, man. Shout out Ada Park, most definitely, man. What's up, D Town? Shout out D Town, Miami, Florida. Michigan in the house. Shout out Michigan. Well, it's time to play ball, man. Smash that like button. You come in. Uh, Lil Durk in the trenches, man. Lil Durk in the trenches, and he got his whole crew with him, man. Everybody who be talking about him, talking about he left him and all that. Wheelchair Willie and them, everybody with him again, man. It's called the person who got the bread feed the birds the breadcrumbs. Shout out Pittsburgh. He back in Chicago, man. They it don't matter, man. You know, certain rules only apply. So when was half of y'all ask me, like, man, how you get away with that in Chicago? Hey, look, it's certain people don't be approached about certain things, man. Certain people just supposed to die with certain, like, everybody ain't held accountable for it. Like you could talk about Ti all day, and y'all could say free Thug and Gunna. Why we said according to y'all, right? Y'all saying free Gunna, right? But y'all saying Gunna on caps. Y'all saying Gunna on caps a long time. But what y'all gonna say? Oh man, Gunna was 17 years old at the time, man. Come on, bro. He involved in a criminal enterprise, man. Shout out, no mercy, no ops, man. Shout out, no mercy, no ops. Hey, but you know that long as you got money, and especially it's like at poverty areas, period, bro. Whoever got the money, they'll never be held accountable for nothing, cause y'all ain't got no money. So, if y'all run him off the block, the connect gone, everything gone. So, you just gotta deal with shit like that. You just gotta hurt it. But I really think Duke Money comments, man, when he said that, I really think Duke Money was talking about that, because he said You know, I still love you, but you broke my heart. You know, you still love him because he gotta give you some money. He gotta send that little 10,000 a month to y'all. You know, the kickback. Not the get back. I said the kickback. That's called a kickback. You gotta pay these little niggas to, just to be cool. Sometimes you gotta send that bundle of money around. You gotta take that $1 million that you bring to the city and just I would have been passing out shit on everything. Passing out shit and getting out sermons on the block if I was that little nigga. That little nigga, he just making more videos and more stupid shit, bro. Like he ain't grew up and none of that. All niggas be talking about, oh, I think he grew up. He ain't been on the internet and all that shit. He coming out with the same dumbass tactics, bro. Growing up, it's just you and India on tour with your security guards. Do you see the weekend and all them other motherfuckers with thugs with them? Hell no. You don't see all them little Ray now with them niggas, man. Them niggas got real security. They hopping in bulletproof shit and they gone to the next state. You know, you would think that he'll do that. You would think that Dirk could be on some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But it's like ain't nobody with him. Everybody jumping up and down and dick sucking, bro. But ain't nobody telling them like, man, you fumbling the bag. You fumbling the bag. A real nigga. That's why they mad at Trench News, because they ain't real niggas. Because if I was around them, I'd tell them he fumbling the bag. On everything, you fumbling the bag, bro. We're gonna lose this bitch. Fuck dude now, bro. If you say y'all so far up on the scope, like y'all say y'all is, why keep on talking about it? We don't need to know the score if you that far up on everything. If it's really 6-24 for real, we don't even need to count no more on everything, bro. Game over. You hear me? I thought once you dub somebody, I thought it was game was over once you get 20. If you got 2 points and I got 22 points, while we playing Madden or anything, it's called game over, man. I dubbed you, right? I'm just saying, man. I'm just putting it in basketball terms for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it in basketball terms to street terms. If you saying that it's 6-24, man, that's a blowout, bro. Like get on some other shit. Yeah, it's cap. I know it's cap. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the shit ain't gonna never be over with, bro. And niggas in them high positions, bro, who got the power to be like, man, look, bro, fuck that. We finna stop all this goof ass shit, bro. I'm finna build the avenue, even so the ops can get on. I would have been signed Young or Dutchy or something. I would have told them, look, y'all OTF North, you know, just to make it look good. Y'all OTF North. But some people gotta learn the hard way. But yeah, he back in the trenches. People ask how he come back after the Von shit. Hey, look, when you got money like that in Chicago and you come on these blocks where you got people who broke, you know, that all that shit that you did to what's the name don't mean nothing until you leave and our money gone. That's when it's back on with that you done did something to Von, some crooked shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's how the trenches is. I don't know how else to break it down to y'all, but that's just how the trenches is, bro. Like certain niggas get certain passes, bro. Like they get passes, and the more money you got, the bigger the pass you get in Chicago. But yeah, I'm gonna switch it over. That was about Lil Durk. I'm gonna switch it over to the MTG Boss Luck OTF Timo. He used to be with Lil Durk. Um, he used to be with Lil Durk until he got into one of the Lil Durk affiliates in out of Milwaukee. But he from Murder Town, 39th. Um, he got 27 years for three bodies. He got 27 years for three bodies. I don't want to hear about no motherfucking appeal. I don't want to hear about I'm trying to take a shortcut, nigga. That's a shortcut. 27 years for three bodies. You got niggas never coming home, bro. He was young when he did it. He was young. He been gone. You know, the family ain't gonna forgive him. Ain't no need to say for me to say, forgive him. I don't know him, but that's over God. 20, he got 27. He got 27 years for three bodies, man. Three people got killed, man. Three people got killed, man. He got charged with the three murders, man. He got 27 years, bro. He caught a fucking blessing. He had the dream team lawyers go up in there and fight for him. For real. You see, and that's what I'm saying. Your family got enough money to put up for some lawyers to fight for your life to get you 27 years. They could have used that money for your college. They could have used that money for your college though. They just spent damn near 200,000 fighting for your life. Now they out 200K and you got just to get you 27 years. Cause they know they gonna be gone in 27 years, damn near. Yeah, you gotta drop that bag for 27 years. That's common sense. You gotta drop that bag. You gotta drop that bag. He already did 7, so he might get out in less than 20. Now you gotta do that whole thing, bro. When you got murder, it's 100%, bro. In Illinois, bro. Ain't no way around that. He got 19 left. He got 19 years strong left, bro. Everything got 100 in Illinois. Ain't no good time. He ain't got shit at 50%. He got 3 bodies and a gun. Yeah, he got to do that whole 20 ball. But he need to be thanking God though. I know that, bro, cuz like I said, ain't too many people getting no 20 getting no 3 years. You got people who killed one motherfucker ain't never coming home, bro. So he caught a blessing. He need to look at that and turn to God and give his life to God up in there and tell a couple of sermons at church, at Christian, where the Christian mingles. How old is he? I think Boss Luck he like 20. He young. He like 20 something. He still young though. 27 years, shit, he'll be like 50 when he come home. That's the 50 better than shit 70. But the thing about it, you killed 3 different people who got family. So now when you come home when you 50, and at the rate that Chicago going and everywhere else going, all the other states, hey, he ain't gonna last long when he make it out that motherfucker. You got people standing over people outside Cook County Jail, bro. You remember a guy named KTS Dre by the name of KTS Dre from Lakeside? KTS Dre got hit 64 times. His mama caught 3 bullets and somebody else caught some more shells. You hear me? So that mean when them boys came for KTS Dre, they had 100 shots or better on their thing. He got 64. So we know they had more than 230s. They had more than a 50 clip in their gun. Just one of them. Niggas ain't playing, bro. Niggas coming to get people, bro. Nigga, they coming to get you. That's why I advise people when you get out these prisons, stop trying to come back to the hood, man. Just tell them people that you want an interstate compact and go to your family house out of state. You can do that. You can go from Illinois to Hawaii. If you got family living in Hawaii, you can go from Illinois to Hawaii, man. Pay that little $50, that little 150, man. It's worth your life. Yeah. And then if you know how Cook County set up, bro, you like 64 times. Hell no. How the fuck they get away with that? You would think the law didn't kill KTS Dre, bro. On everything, right outside Cook County, you got sheriff riding around, and then you got the regular police that's riding around, bro. Like they took a chance right there. Motherfucker took a good chance. And it's cameras. It's cameras. Whoever did that shit, bro, they follow their ass to the crib. They gotta know who did that shit, bro. Like it's cameras all around that bitch. They got the high techest cameras around that motherfucker, bro. Yeah, that was real personal. That was real personal, man. That was real personal. That was real personal, man. 64, man. They gave him more. They gave him more candlelight. They gave him more candles than his birthdays. Oh yeah, they did him worse than Paul Castellano. They did him dirty and they hit his OG up, bro. Like, hey, look, why would you hire your mama? Why would you hire your, like, not just saying KTS Dre, rest in peace to him, long level. I ain't got no beef with him. I was actually locked up with him before on the deck with him. And he was looking for nothing but no limit people. He was on the same bullshit that he was on the internet. Everybody come through the door. Where you from, bro? Where you from? He'll either try to play like he from No Limit and try to trick somebody, or he'll say he from KTS and is they from No Limit. You know how it be in the jail, niggas be up in there looking for their ops. And he was when I got out, he was doing that shit on the internet, trolling, punch my little homie Cairo, broke Cairo jaw. Well, he ain't break his jaw. He gave Cairo a partial. But Cairo's still alive though, man. He tell the story, man. I'm glad to see Cairo tell living off eating off that story, man. You know? Oh yeah, hey, look. See, that's the thing about them 27 years that I didn't tell y'all about. See, I'm glad that I got OMC on here. I'm glad I got OMC. Shout out to Off My Chest podcast, man. Shout out to him. Hey, look, part of that 27 years, that 20 years that he gonna have to do, because he did 7 already. He got 20 more left, right? That motherfucker gonna be a fighting person. He killed 3 people. 3 people families. 3 different families. He finna be fighting his ass off. And then you know they can't fight, man. Them little niggas can't fight, man. Them boys scary than a motherfucker, man. Every drill rapper that I seen, or everybody who in the streets, bro, they're not fighting. They ducking their tail or they jumping on motherfuckers, bro. I was in the county, bro, and I'm floating around that motherfucker, and I'm seeing niggas ducking their shit. Or they get on the deck with their ops and be like, I ain't on that, man. I'm trying to get out of jail. Start playing cards with them, telling each other secrets and shit. It's all fake, man. Tell your kids get out of the streets, man. Tell them Swiper said it, man. Get out the streets. Go to Walmart. Go to Menards. Get you a job, bro. Get you 2 of them motherfuckers if you can. That's the way I stay off the streets. If you working and you just sleeping working, you stacking your money and you working and you staying out of trouble on everything. But he gonna have a long time. In other news, though, Rondo number 9 said that he coming home off this appeal. So now, how many appeals is that, y'all? I need somebody to tidy up these appeals, man, because he did like 3 of these bitches already. You only get 3 appeals. You get 3 appeals in the state of Illinois, bro. I don't know what nowhere else at, but you get 3 appeals, man. Once them appeal gone, you have to do that whole time what you was sentenced to. Now we know that on one of the appeals, he threw C Day under the bus. He said that C Day was the sole shooter. Is this the second or is this the last appeal? He swear he coming home, man. Y'all killed the fucking cab driver, bro. Like, just sit your ass down for the next 30, man. On everything. You killed the innocent motherfucker on some dumb shit. Now you see Lil Durk and them lit. You see motherfuckers getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. You see Lil Durk getting people 50,000 and all that shit. He hearing about it. He won't out now. Yeah. I heard Ede say that Ede said that they had lawyers. My brother, we spent 15K. We spent 15K. We spent 30K on C their lawyers. C they say he ain't even got no commissary, bro. Yeah, he got to sit down, man. He killed the cab driver. He killed the cab driver. They left their fingerprints on the window shield. They came back to the crime scene after the murder, after homicide, and picked dude up, took his car off, and the streets was dark. They come back like little mice looking for cheese, looking for their phone, bro. He come back looking for his phone as if homicide didn't see the phone on the ground and pick that motherfucker up. You hear me? Like this motherfucker really went back for his phone, bro.
after the crime scene was over. Homicide, they cleaned the motherfucker up. They done dusted all the glass off. They got everything. And you come back and looking for your phone. And then they got you on camera already doing the shooting and all that shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Some motherfuckers don't. Some motherfuckers get out, and it's gonna be worse than worse, bro. They already just killing anybody, and they been killing anybody. They just got caught. They ain't know when to stop. Them little motherfuckers didn't know when to stop, bro. Some motherfuckers just don't know when to stop. I ain't gonna lie. Stop shooting at people, bro. Go and get you some money. Cause if you was really out here on business, Rondo could have been a millionaire right now. Rondo weak as hell, first of all, and he was getting feature money. He riding around with Jeezy them and Meek Mill them. Come on, man. And now you want us to say free you? Free you out there. You was just riding around with millionaires, nigga, out here. Come on, bro. You ain't appreciate life. Rondo didn't appreciate that shit. Jeezy ain't never get on Trenches News and said, oh, go follow Trenches News or Trenches News, the next rapper up. He got on Rondo page and said that. Yeah, killed the innocent man, bro. Hey, look, I guarantee they did not know him, bro. They did not know boy, man. They ain't know him, bro. He did like 12 years in prison, bro. Hey, look, just imagine. 12 years from the time that Rondo and them knew him. Now he did probably more than that. But look, just imagine, just say 12 years. He been locked up for 12 years. When Rondo and them did that shit, they was 70 years. So 12 years from now, B Rondo and them would have been 8 years old, 7 years old. They don't even know this man. Hey, look, I'm telling you, it was one of them bitches who was in a car with them who said, that's the dude who had set up LA. You hear me? And they jumped out the window off that shit, off that girl telling them that shit. And then the girl got on the stand on that goof ass. After she sunk them off, put the cables on them. Ain't nobody in that car realized, like, we riding 3 cars deep. We got 18 people with us, and we about to kill somebody. Come on, man. All y'all deserve to be in jail, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Fuck you and your feelings, nigga. On everything. Niggas around Lil Durk, niggas around Puff Daddy, them, French Montana. They was around all them people, bro. You didn't appreciate that shit. You ain't appreciate it. And then when you got in jail and you see that you couldn't get your way out, you said your homie did it. On everything. No, 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 no. I was there, but see they did it. See they was the sole shooter. Come on, bro. You trying all ways to get out. You using all your remedies to fucking get out of jail, bro. I'm not saying free that nigga or see they on everything. I'm not saying free them. Harry and Marv. That's what I call them, Harry and Marv. That man went back to the crime scene after the first 48 and went to go and looking for his phone on everything with the same outfit on. Smash that like button for me, y'all. 230 people up here. Smash that like. Shout out to that. Shout out to that B. What's up? What's up? What's up? My sharpshooters in here. Shout out to all the board, Mob Head, Chicago man over everything. Hey, they got locked up when they was 15. Hey, look. Hey, look, Chicago man. So if they got locked up when he was that young, if he got locked up that young, right? So then that makes sense what I'm saying, right? 12 if dude been gone for 12 years, before 12, 13 years he been in prison. I'm talking about boy, he been in prison, the one who got killed. So y'all was 8 years old, 6 years old, bro. Like they ain't know that man from a can of paint, bro. Why would that man set up LA, bro? Out of everybody in Chicago, how did y'all know that that was that man who set up LA? I guarantee it was one of them females in that car with them When the car rolled past and they rolled past him, they said, "Man, that's the dude who set up L.A." And they jumped off the window. Did y'all see if they caught the guys who shot that Virgil 14 people? All that visual 14 people. Oh no, I ain't heard about that though, but them motherfuckers too. They shooting up kids and shit. They hit like 5 kids, bro. They hit a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old. Them niggas deserve to be locked up, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. On some real shit. That could have been my nieces and nephew. I ain't got no kids that young, but it could have been one of my nieces and nephews, bro. And if you wouldn't have spray up a crowd, you would shoot at anybody, bro. And there's niggas out there on these streets like that who will walk up to anybody. Don't ask you what side you from or nothing. Just spray your ass down and run, you know? And that's the wrong person to get into it with. We call them boogeymans. That's the fucking boogeyman when he just walk up to you and just squeeze you down. Like that shit sad, bro. And we killing each other, bro. That's the thing about it, bro. We taking each other out for game, bro. Like we like it's on some what's that shit called? It used to be a show that I used to watch in prison. Hunger Games. Yeah, Hunger Games. That's what we playing in the city. We playing Hunger Games in these and everywhere in every state. New York doing it, Florida doing it, everybody doing it, playing Hunger Games, bro. Everybody got ops now. Back in the day, you was going missing if you did some shit like that. Oh yeah. Hey, look, that's why I say all these little fake thugs on the internet talking about some, oh man, oh man, why y'all reporting about that? Hey, look, y'all 12, bro. All you little shorties, Black Disciple, Gangs Disciple, MCs, Black Stones, all you motherfuckers who on the internet showing all your pistols that you got, all your ammunition that you got. Um, you goddamn it talking about that you talking about that you're sliming niggas out, that y'all the ones who just shot up over east and over west and over north and all that shit. You niggas 12 on everything. So if y'all want to say 12, I got a shot for you. I'ma shoot back at you. Your ass is 13, 14, and 15, nigga, on everything. Cause y'all the ones who telling this shit. Y'all the ones who doing this shit. Y'all rapping about this shit, stepping on motherfuckers on everything. You ain't even the rapper ain't even the one who doing the stepping on everything. You see how Bobby Smurder was in that room dancing around for them white people, talking about how A-Rod and them and all them do the killings. Guess where A-Rod and them at? A-Rod and them got 100 years, 90 years on everything. What Bobby Smurder? Only people with Bobby Smurder crew you see is him and Roddy Rebel. All the rest of them niggas got 90 years, nigga, off that hot nigga song. Y'all forgot about that on everything. It's glorified that Bobby Smurder, he got 7 years and he did his time, but his homie them got 100 on everything, bro. Off him rapping. A-Rock come in with that too, and he gonna shoot you with it too. All that shit, bro. All that shit got his homie them whole crew gone. All his whole crew gone. Whole crew gone. These the only two niggas that we see on some real shit, bro. How you think them boys feel? You think a motherfucker yeah, he got 95 years. You think somebody want 95 years? You think somebody talking about some, oh man, commissary. I look out for my guys. Nigga, I got 95 years because of your ass rapping about this shit. Fuck that commissary, nigga. Some real shit. Bobby wanted to go to jail so bad. Mitch caught a body about a week ago. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the man that spilled all the beans. He bragging that he got 7 years. Roddy Rebel bragging that he got 7 years. Oh yeah, he a real nigga. But your homies got 90 years on everything. Your homies got 80 years. The niggas who was out there stepping. So that let us know the feds already knew that you niggas were the steppers. We could put the melon, we could squeeze they lemons, cause these niggas ain't the real killers. I seen the way Bobby Smurder had to dance for that. That was so disrespectful. How he had to dance for them white people just for that little money, and they wouldn't even help him bond out. I'm feeling like they called him in that room just to record that video to hide that shit as evidence. Yeah. And A Rod got 120. That's crazy. Give me that weed in there. No. Good blunt. I'm with Russia. I'm with Trigger. I would ride Broad Day. And we gonna let them things bark. Yeah, he up and up. And I think another one of them got like 200. Yeah, bro, his whole crew gone. Bobby Smurder, them whole crew gone. Only ones you see is the two rappers. Hey, sharpshooter Judah say hell no. What do you do with 120? I'm trying to tell you. Hey, that definitely hit different. That they tell you got 120. Yeah, he sacrificed them to be nothing. Cause he ain't shit. On everything, he ain't shit. He ain't got no more raps. His album sucked. Bobby Smurder garbage, bro. Bobby Smurder garbage. Who on here think Bobby Smurder on fire? Only reason why people follow him, man, cause he high hot nigga, man. On everything. Bobby Smurder ain't made no motherfucking hit. He in beds with transsexuals and everything now, man. Hey, Juice Crew. Hey, Juice Crew. Hey, hey, look. They talking about 120. You ain't got to worry about Trench's News. Hey, give me that 30. Give me that 35 right now. I'm gone on everything. You ain't got to worry about me. Hey, I ain't even finna be the dummy who gonna talk about some. Oh man, they offered me 100. I'm going to try. No, look. Y'all got something lesser for me. Y'all got some shit where I can see the tunnel at the end of the day. On everything. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. 120? Hell no, nigga. I take 30. I'm gone. And if my rappies and them don't want to take 30s because they think they finna get out the back door, go ahead and say what you want about me. I bet you I'm going to take this 30. On my mama, I'm going to take this 30. You ain't finna, I don't give a fuck what you call back and tell Lil Ray Ray them. On some real shit. Niggas up in there fighting with public defenders talking about some man, why you ain't take it to trial, man? We could have beat that shit, man. Who told you that? What are the niggas on your deck? Who told you that? What are the niggas on your deck? I just looked it up again. A Rod got 53. Rasha got 98 and a half, and Kun and Suno got 117 or 130 after turning down 15. God damn. You see what I'm saying? The, yeah, you ain't about to make me feel bad for going home. I'm trying to tell you, you ain't about to make Trench News feel bad. I'm taking that quarter 30. I'm taking the light at the tunnel. We ain't even finna get to no 120 years. You ain't even finna be talking about that. Cause after the lawyer tell me, hey, look, yeah, they got you on tape. They say you take off your mask and everything. They followed you all the way to your mom's house. Oh man, hey, look, I'm going in the room. Hey, look, man. They got us on camera, man. I seen it, man. And then the thing about it is we know this us. You hear me? Man, we gone, bro. Go ahead. We get hey, look, we all take 25 right now. Or we could take the 100 ball and be known as The realest gangsters in the paradise. Come on, man. After 3 weeks, everybody forget about you, and it's a new story, bro. Yeah, 30 years, I ain't gonna be give a fuck about y'all. Nigga, 30 years, I'm trying to see my grandkids before I check out of this motherfucker. You hear me? Who the fuck thinking about you in 30 years? Oh man, you ain't the realest nigga, man, cause man, I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Hey, look, hey, we gone. We did was it us? What is that us on camera shooting? Was we there? Matter of fact, damn, how they get all us? How did they know it was all of us? I'm copping out. Hey, on everything. If I know I went with John and John and Ray and Steve, and goddamn it, they come and get us. They come and get all four of us, exactly four of us. I'm copping out. I'll take 20. You ain't even gotta tell me what we did on camera. Niggas be on that tough ass, gangsta ass shit. I'm doing 50. I'm doing 60. Get your suburban ass out of here. Your ass ain't from no property. You talk about you go do 50. Yeah, I ain't fighting no 4K, period. On everything. I'm gone. Talking about next court date. No, fuck that. Tell the judge I'm copping out today on everything. I'm gonna be the fastest nigga that cop out in history. I'm telling you, you ain't never seen no nigga go to his first court date to a chief judge. He ain't even got his real judge yet and say, hey, look, I'll take 8 right now at 50. I'm gone. Yeah. They that's what they seeking, validation for crashing. Shit. Hey, look, amazing stats. Only thing I can say about the old Block 5, this only thing I can say about it, man. Los, Los did already admitted it. He should have just kept on going with the story. He should have just kept on telling the rest of the shit. He had already told everything. Was that you in the car? Was that you on Oak Street? Yeah. Did you pull off? When you pull off, did you drive up left and jump on Lake Shore again and then go to the dealership? Did you take a picture before you pulled in the dealership? Yeah. Was that you outside the dealership on FaceTime before you gave a yeah? I'm like, damn, this nigga just admitted to everything. He ain't said all the shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. That nigga that already admitted to too much. You can't even take that shit back. And you in 4K too. So you can't even take that shit back. Like they through. I know if ain't nobody through out of all them, he through. That shit came up in his name on the license plate scanner. His shit came up. That nigga did that shit. His car, a car that he rented. Like you ain't even use your mind. Like ain't nobody who got in the car with him. Like, bro, who car is this? Oh, this a car that my mama rented for me. My mama co-signed for me. I'm like, hell no, bro. We ain't taking this bus of you. Oh, they at that I would have smacked his ass in the back of his head. Oh, they at they whoever it was behind was supposed to smack him in the back of his head, bro. Before you even hopped in that motherfucker. Who car is this, cuz? On that thing. Oh man, no, we can't get in this. Hell yeah, just want to be down with some shit. You go take your car just to be down, bro. We all heard on the thing that he used this car. We already know that because the police scared of said that he used it. To Carlos offer, I'm like, damn. They threw. They threw off that. Off him taking his car. Now, whether he want to tell who was in the car with him, that's another story. But it's safe to say, don't nobody got to tell on Los. He going down regardless on everything. He could be tough, gangster, old block, all that. He going down, bro. He done already admitted to the shit. All y'all gotta do is go watch the Duck File case, the Duck case thing. I mean, Death of a Cloud Chaser. It's on Death of a Cloud Chaser page. The video, that motherfucker, the whole thing when he in court. That motherfucker admitted to everything, bro. Yeah, I don't know why he used this car, man. He fucked up off top though. Hey, that's what I be saying though right now. If I was Los, I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna let no niggas put it on me or none of that. If I was Los, man, they made me do it. Yeah, his name move up. Hey, on my mom, I would have, man. Hey, look, I do nails. Ask anybody. You can ask Trenton News. I do nails. I put feet in buckets. I ain't no killer. I would have been went crazy. On everything. They made me use my car. Y'all really think I'm gonna use my car? He going down regardless on my mama, bro. He going down regardless. If everybody else, if they was wrapped up like mummies, they can get off. But Los, he ain't getting off. He ain't not getting off, bro. He ain't getting off, bro. It's just evidence. If they was gonna get off, they would have got a bond. When they say no bond, you ain't getting off, man. You ain't getting off shit. That ain't Lisa Madigan or Kim Fox. Hell no, that's the United States government versus. I'm trying to tell you, I'd be like a motherfucker held me at gunpoint, and I would have threw Zell in the mix. Zell had the gun in my head. That's why he killed himself. He felt bad. Boy, I would have came up with the biggest story of the century for them motherfuckers on there. They wouldn't let me out the same day. They would have been like, damn, man, they did all that to you. They forced you to the dealership there. Man, look, the car before a week, man, he told me if I don't get that car a week ahead of time, then shit, I wasn't gonna be here to see my kids. And I got 10 of them bitches. I'm trying to tell you, I'm Bree, you got to. Hey, you gotta throw Zell in the mix. Why you think he killed himself? Shit. He killed himself. He felt bad. He felt bad that they forced me. Hey, hey, this the thing about it. This the thing about it, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. Los had a fucking bag. Los had a bag. Los didn't need no that. Los didn't need none of that little money that Vaughn passed out. Los had that shit. When Los got bumped off, Los got bumped off with 140 some $1,000 on cards. He got bumped off with that shit on cards. He got bumped off with several thousands in cash. He got bumped off with like 3 pounds of weed, a whole bunch of X pills, gallons of lean. Man, he was holding, bro. He ain't got no lawyer. They bumped him off with everything. They bumped him off with everything. Los had a bag, bro. I'm telling you, Los had a fucking bag, bro. He ain't even need them, bro. He had the sauce on everything. He didn't need them. He didn't need to be with them. No, he ain't spend his lawyer money. They froze all that shit. You ain't get none of that. Ain't none of that. And you ain't get none of that doing no Rico. Everything getting froze. They probably took their chains and everything. All that shit going to auction. All that shit going to Mama Duck when they get found guilty. Sheena gonna be wearing them five. Hey Sheena, let me get one of them old block chains. Hey Sheena, I'm putting in my bed right now. Mama Duck, I'm putting in my bed right now. I want the big one. I don't want that little old block chain. I want the big old block chain. I want the one that Vine had on. Might as well put in my motherfucking bed. Shit, they did it. Shit, I'm just a businessman now. I'm a civilian businessman. Hey, hey, Mama Duck, I need the big one, or I need, or if I can't get that one, I like Muwop chain. I take Muwops. You know, he the most valuable player on the team, so I might as well take his. Maybe I can get more money off eBay off just saying this Muwop chain. You know, either or, Mama Duck, I'm cool with it. Especially if it's coming for free. You know, I can't be. You know, beggars can't be choosers, Mama Ducky. Smash that like button for me, y'all. Smash that like button for me, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get this live. This like Martin G say. This is live, uncut, and unedited. God damn it. This is my show. This is my platform. If you don't like it, beat it. Just beat it. Marissa. I could see Mama Duck getting on. I could see Mama Duck getting on the internet with all they chains on. I could see her getting on the internet with all, cause she finna get all that shit. All that shit hers. Remember when she said she was gonna get the last laugh? She meant that shit. She gonna get the last laugh. Low end or no end. Y'all already know. Shout out to my boy Slick, man. Shout out my boy, shout out Rody, man. Shout out Rody, man, doing big things, man, with his for the kids, man. Spelling bees and all, man. Shout out Big Dale. Shout out Man Stop It. Podcast, man. My boy C Hood. Shout out him. I gotta get back though, man. I've been Marissa Willie, what's up? Say I F with you. That's love. That's love. Love big clout. Yeah, Duck was a good dude, man. You know, even though the rapping and all that, man, you know, everybody was at fault to that shit, bro. Rapping about the dead and shit like that. It was disrespectful on everybody. That's my boy, and I say he was bogus too. Cause I don't condone that shit. Like I don't want to be around no shit like that. Like my family in Florida be doing voodoo and shit. So I don't play with the dead, none of that shit. Like you go in my granny crib, once upon a time when I was a kid, bro, and my granny would get into it with motherfuckers like the neighbors or something, or one of her kids would get into it with the neighbors, and she making dials and shit with pens in them and shit like that, bro. Like for real. So I ain't never want to be a part of that shit. Swipe, you think Dirk gon' sacrifice the rest of them boys and move to the hills? Oh man, Dirk gon' sacrifice them and they gonna move him to motherfucking they gonna move Dirk to where Kim K got robbed at. Twin Raw, what's up? Say Florida boy. Shout out Kaya baby. Shout out Made Media Magazine. Swipe, I don't know how you not rich yet. You smart. Hey, I'm it's gonna come. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. I'm just one hit away on everything. I'm just one hit away. It's coming. I can feel it's coming. My grandma won't let us throw hair away. We gotta burn it. And the cock, yeah, like that shit. Like my granny ain't not allowed that either. My granny believe in burning hair. Like all the hair that fall out your head when you done brushing, when you sweep it up, you don't just throw it in a bag. You burn it. Like hell no. Hey, look though, when I go to a barber shop, I be telling them get my hair. Cause I know a barber who he killed like three people. He killed two girls and he killed the dude. And he went on a spree and shit. And he was cutting hair. And he threw their DNA on the scene. He threw another motherfucking DNA on the scene. And they did 20 years. They did damn near 20 years before dude he just came home. Scud just came home. Who did that 20? Cause dude had his DNA from cutting his hair. And he slid his DNA in there. On everything, bro. I done seen everything under the sun, bro. I be telling they ass, get my hair. My mama, I sweep up my own shit. I take my own shit and discard it. I'm gonna make sure it's at the bottom of the garbage. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get on no jumper. I'm finna do a Cam Capone though. I'm getting on Cam Capone. 16, I can get on 16. That's my boy, man. I fuck with 16. He bad. He be trying to get me on now. I'm going on that too though. I'm start doing more interviews and shit. Get my book ready. For next year. Get my book ready for next year. I got shit coming, man. Hey, yeah, some of them barbers you gotta watch though, man. Some of them barbers you gotta watch. Remember, anybody could, and you they like not all barbers, but I know barbers who be taking people hair and for DNA purposes, cause they be out here doing some weird shit. Like my boy, he did that shit. Well, he ain't my boy. He a motherfucker who I grew up with. He just happened to do that weird shit. Hey, telling on the dead. So it's telling on the dead, ratting or no? Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. This Trenches News talking, swiper, tail, whatever you want to call me. You hear me? This me talking, and this on some real shit, bro. I've been in the streets. I've been around gangsters, killers, thieves, murderers. We didn't know they was rapists, but they was hanging with us too. I'm just being honest. Hey, look, if we go and kill somebody, bro, or we go and do something, and you die in the process, I know in reality that I'm going to jail because it's just you an accessory to this shit. It's a party of a crime. You know, I know I'm going to jail, but and study doing and study me doing 50 years. And I could just say that Davon Bennett did. Oh yeah, Vaughn did it. And when I walked out that motherfucker, I would have held a press conference, and I would have been like, I'm answering questions from left to right, and I'm gonna start with you in the front. And yeah, how did you tell? Well, my lawyer came in there and said gave me an option to throw it on Vaughn, and we threw his ass under the bus. Any more questions before I leave? Hey, make sure y'all get that deluxe album, man. Smirky O Part 8 coming out. On hey, that's just me, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's just me. That's just me, man. I don't know about nobody else, but that's just me. On everything, I would have held the press conference. Duty Low holding my son, Buka holding my other son. You know, got Bezu on the Zoom screen in the background. Got Money Duke and E Dog and all their ass on Zoom on FaceTime. Yeah, King Kong, man. I just threw your homie under the bus. What you gonna do, nigga? Threw his ass up under that for that. It was either keep this 40 ball in cash or go and do 40 years, nigga. Yeah, hey, I said your homie did, and nigga, your heart ain't gotta hurt no more. Your heart ain't gotta hurt an acre, none of that shit. Yeah, them niggas playing, man. I ain't gonna play like that. That's common sense. I'm 50 years. I finna do 50 years, or not even 50 years, 30 years. I finna do 40 years, 30 years, lose my kids, my wife, all my money, everything that I'm fucking gained, and I could blame it on Vaughn. I would have been told the public that shit I did. What can we really do? Who gonna ride down on Dirt every state he go to and try to taunt him on everything, bro? Yeah, man. I would have had a press conference with the whole OTF right there. all the little mothers and all that shit, they would have been in the crowd and everything. Hey, look, before anybody get violent, I told on your homie. But then we would have had it set up. I would have had Nene have it set up so we would have had like a smoke bomb or something. Well, I could disappear. The smoke could come out real quick. I could disappear, and then little Smirky you're gonna be right there. When the smoke clear, they gonna be thinking they whooping Durky yo ass. Cause we told on Vaughn, they really gonna be whooping Smirky yo. I'm gonna do a skit about that. Duke talking about his hard hurt. Duke would have did the same shit. They told us that your ass getting 40 years. 40 years on the attempt for a nigga who in jail too. So now you in jail. The dude who y'all robbed and shot, he in jail right now. All y'all gotta all y'all gotta do is add Lil Durk and tell him Trench's News say he wanna be a spokesperson. I'll be Smirky Yo Smoke spokesperson. Yeah, we did it, nigga. Trying to tell y'all. That's how Boosie out. Yeah, Boosie ain't beat no 5 murders and little Shorty blames on him. Boosie was like, hold on now. Before y'all put that needle in my arm, let me tell you what I got for y'all. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button for me, y'all. So this video can get around. Where I'm gonna move to when I finally get rich. I think I'm gonna move my family to um I think we're gonna move to like Wyoming or some shit like that. No, we ain't going where nobody else be going. We ain't going with no little Ray Rays, no checking ins, or none of that shit. I'm going where they check the deuces. Motherfuckers riding on cows and giraffes and shit. Hey, Twin Raw, I ain't put you in no timeout, bro. You know who put you in timeout. Call him out. Don't ask me why you in timeout. Call the motherfucker out who put you in timeout. See? That'll make the world a better place. If you would have just said, hey, bro, woo, why you put me in timeout? You gonna say me. Queen Lotus, what's up? Hey, y'all want to switch the conversation? I want to switch to talk about Migo bands. I had got the I had got the affidavit, man, but it's in my file. I mean, it's in my email. But Migo bands, the one who told on DJ Pat now, man. They grabbed Migo bands, and Migo bands told that motherfucking thing. Hey, he wasn't finna go down for no murder. He told who ran in there, who ran out, and that motherfucking thing. Them Prince motherfuckers weird though. Them princes, they are very weird. Queen Lotus, what's up, Queen Lotus? Sharpshooter Judah, what's up? NBA YB got a talk show. Man, NBA young boy don't even like more than 100 people on his live. He gonna get off. How the hell he gonna have a talk show? Got Queen Lotus. Queen Lotus, what? Got Queen Lotus in the building. Let's go ahead and get some knowledge from Queen Lotus. Let her go ahead and drop a jewel on us real quick. Queen, go ahead and drop a jewel on us, Queen, real quick. Queen finna drop it.
What up, Swipe?
Queen, what's up?
Ain't nothing. I'm watching everything from a distance, trying to get my guap up. That's all. When you don't see me,
Man,
you know I'm working.
go ahead and drop them jewels. I ain't finna say nothing. I'm trying to listen.
I'm just watching. I don't see nothing going on right now, but I still think that takeoff was set up. I don't care what the media is saying.
He was set up.
If you
You ever
look at all the surrounding symbology, the symbols, if you know what the symbols are, you know that they set that boy up. And I knew they was gonna confuse the whole story because they symbolized see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil in the messy video. So they was already telling us that they wasn't gonna tell us the truth about what happened to take off.
do
They
do
take
you do so you think DJ Paz is a scapegoat?
oh yeah, of course. Yes, of course. Have you heard anything about DJ Pat? His personality, he's like Like you would be like don't crash out, don't do this, don't do that. And even if he was trying to defend Takeoff, I mean, the way Takeoff was the one that got murdered, and all the stop breathing that was his last post, and 2:30 a.m. was one of his songs, and he got shot at 2:30 a.m. in the video where he's standing next to the tombstone and they say RIP. It's just too many things surrounding it. And they can make it look however they want it to look. We're dealing with Hollywood, we're dealing with the entertainment industry. So I just know how they speak to each other. I know their codes. I know their language that they speak, and they speak. If you don't understand their codes, how they speak, you don't know what they're talking about. Like it just sounds like something else to you. But I know their language. Somebody said, "What about DJU TV soft ass out here punk faking?" I don't know. DJU is doing what everybody else is doing. He's trying to do his thing on YouTube. I mean, that's how I see it.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, this motherfucking Garrett's popcorn, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. That caramel and cheese hit different.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, y'all. But hey, Queen, go ahead and finish, Queen. I'm listening. I'm learning.
Yeah. You got these people in the industry. They're gatekeepers, and they're used to do a number of many different things. Like if they want to destroy somebody's career, like Meg the Stallion, she messed Tory Lanez up. Tory Lanez was really talented, but I guess, they just didn't want him to go but so far. So it's just things that they do that it's hard to explain to someone who's not educated about the way they do their rituals and stuff. When I saw, like I keep telling all of y'all when I get on the panel and talk about Takeoff, I knew something was getting ready to happen when I saw Diddy with the Joker outfit on. And I know that, so, like, people would say, what does that have to do with it? But they do certain things and they use certain people. And before Kim Porter got killed, he was wearing that clown suit and it went viral. So when I saw him going viral as the Joker, I knew something was about to go down. And them using the Joker character as a pretense for the ritual, that just tells you it's going to be a whole riddle what's going on with Takeoff. It was just a whole riddle. I don't know how deep I could how transparent I could be with that, but they just some weird ass people. Let me put it like that. If you want to be in that industry, you got to roll with the punches, or you're not gonna be. Some people have to do different things, and the Migos didn't really lose anything or have to do anything. So eventually, they was gonna have to pay up.
Miss Lotus, how you doing? How you doing? Trenches News, Swiper.
Hey, hey, all aboard.
What's going on? I
Nothing
just
much.
wanted to say that I love your information. You give us a lot of knowledge, and that's what's really important is learning something, because we spend a lot of time on social media and doing things, but it's like we're all getting dumber
Mhm.
by the day, like,
Mhm.
because there's no one that actually has real knowledge. It's just a bunch of people that are, for whatever reason, they're chosen to, or maybe, to be able to spin a story, like you were saying with Megan. Or there's so many things that have went down in the industry. I've seen it as well.
Mhm.
Like, they protect certain people, and just like we have little things that are going to go down in our little small communities, everyone knew that something was going to happen. And guess what?
Mhm.
Something else is going to happen. We all know that.
Mhm.
And this is not in a vacuum, right? Something is going to go down with these people. Have been publicly saying that they're going to, that you have to check in, right? You think
Mhm.
there are lawyers, attorneys that are also fans of music. right? And that are also watching these subliminal messages that they're putting out, and they have the power to tap people's phones. So,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like, it's not something
It's
big is
clear.
really
It's
happening.
clear. It's clear that certain people have permission to do certain things because it's just clear. To me, it is. I guess because I've been studying for so long, since 2009, so I just can recognize certain things without having to do too much research or connect too many dots. I only try to connect dots when I'm trying to explain it to other people, but I already
I know
know.
what you mean. And listen, these, and you're also connected to people in the music industry, right? So I'm sure you have personal information that you've been told just from them being your friends and things like that.
Well,
So,
I actually have friends that was taken out
right,
to make hip hop be what it is now because they
right.
had a position where they were like monitoring certain things. And if you didn't get a pass from them, you really wasn't respected in the industry. And they destroyed all of that before they let it get to where it is now. So I know that was for a reason.
We know what the reason is, but apparently you can't say it. You can't say what the reason is. They will
Hmm.
kill your entire career.
Yep.
That makes no
But
sense. A lot of it makes no. If you use common sense, this is.
even my friend Guru from Gangstar, I believe he was
All right,
taken out.
Guru. I heard of him.
Yeah, I believe that Keith was killed as well.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the way it went down, his manager and he wouldn't let none of the family come to the hospital. It was a whole big story around
What
that.
about, you know who I wonder about is I forget his name, but because I don't really listen to a certain, like, a lot of different things, but um from Mob Deep,
Oh
how
yeah,
he choked on
definitely.
his egg.
They told us he swallowed an egg. Nobody eats an egg
Who
and
eats
just
an egg that's
swallows,
a soft thing and dies?
right, and just swallows a whole egg when they're eating an egg. So that was another cold message they were sending. You understand what I'm saying? Because he was talking. So
Doesn't seem like a thing you could really die from. I'm not positive, but I mean, people can take 7 bullets to the body, but you're gonna die from an egg.
listen, nobody's gonna swallow a whole egg. Like that don't make sense.
Was it a challenge? If it was on TikTok, I would believe it.
Are we talking about a hard boiled egg?
Yeah, they try to say he died. He choked on an egg. That's bullshit.
Hey, hey, Queen, I'm in the background and I'm rolled up. Hey, y'all, hey, you and all the boy go crazy, man. Y'all go crazy. I'm listening,
Mm-hmm.
man. I just had to
Mm-hmm.
check in to make sure we was on the same accord with the bull leg.
Yeah, Prodigy, his family was already in it. See, I'm gonna break this down to y'all without being too boring. You got a certain
Well,
amount
let's
of us.
say one.
You got a
It's all interesting. Go ahead, I'm Queen.
you
Talk
got
what
a
you're talking
certain amount of people when you black and you join the industry. You have to swear to push a certain agenda to keep the black people in ignorance, to not know how the things that they do, the rituals and all of that stuff. They even recruit people through um, the sororities and fraternities to be in this particular demographic of black people. So you see these people up there and they supposed to be famous and blah blah blah, Bill Cosby, all these type of people. They all in the boule.
and they
People's
get
like
a
to
pass for doing. The deal is you get to do the things you want to do, and if you are a part of our society. Sorry, my dog.
well, it's the boule. It's called the boule. That's why you see a lot of these black actors and music artists. They will turn around and give millions of dollars to these colleges, these black colleges. You notice that, right? They always
Um,
saying that they gave 10 million to this school and they gave 5 million to that school because that's where they recruit most of these people to be in these secret societies. And you can get in also if you're in the industry, you gotta agree to be in these secret
I've
societies.
been around these people as well, and I've
Shut
seen some things. I've seen some things also,
You
and
never had a friend that went away to college and came back and they was totally different. Like,
Oh yeah, I know a couple of them motherfucking Kappas and all that.
Hmm.
They
You gotta
be
learn a
acting like
whole
they
thing.
on cloud nine.
Right,
You gotta learn
right.
a whole dance and all these rituals and stuff, like just to be a part of it, or like the fraternities. They really put you through. So that's why sometimes we only hear about the fraternities when white people get killed.
They talk about it when black people get killed. It's just
We
that
don't
people
hear
just
about it
don't
too
pay
much.
attention. Yeah, they don't pay attention. But that's where they get some of their people. They get some of them from swearing them into the police force, swearing them into the correction officer job position. Certain things they have set up where they have a certain amount of black people that work with these people to keep them on top and keep us on the bottom. And that's just the
So
way it is.
Well,
basically,
it's not gonna be there
so
anymore.
basically, what they did was basically take Larry Hoover out there and lock his ass up for it, but did made but made it away for them.
Right. And kept using his name and have other people using his name, but they really don't care
And
about his
also,
message.
they discourage people from doing things for the community,
Just like they
right?
use the Barksdale name. They use the Barksdale name to push a certain energy. There was a gangster in Baltimore named his last name was
Oh,
Barksdale.
I know who you're talking about.
Right. There was a gangster out there. And then they named the character Barksdale in The Wire. But everybody knows if you is from Chicago and you sitting there watching a TV program and they using the name Barksdale, that's gonna make you feel a
Yeah, that
little.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's how everybody who I know started watching The Wire
Well,
on that
Hmm.
thing off the Barksdales on that
Off
on
the
some real
Barksdale
shit.
name.
and if you look at like even the names that people choose, like L.A. Capone, for example, these names in these different cities, it like these things can be profitable to our people, our cultures, our but I just think it's amazing how they shut down anyone that tries to go against what they're doing.
Well,
I,
it's because they want to remain in power. They keep certain secrets about us, about black people that we don't know, and they keep those secrets and they use those things that they know to keep the rest of us in a certain position and thinking a certain way.
wasn't it
It's
the same
called,
with reading?
I'm sorry.
Wasn't it the same with reading? Didn't they all come together to decide that a group of people couldn't read?
Yeah, they did that was the beginning years of the Boule. Hmm. The Boule began in 1901. Now, Prodigy's family was part of the Boule, and that's how he knew so much. That's how he was able to come in the rap game. And the first thing he talked about was the Illuminati because he already knew.
Very interesting, Miss Lotus. Like I'm just fascinated, and I really appreciate you and your knowledge. Do not
Thank
stop
you.
talking. Like teach us,
Yeah,
teach us
his
what you know. And I think what they say, each one teach one.
mhm.
Like in Trenches News, we get so much valuable information from this channel. It's because people have lived it. Trenches, what do you say? You say I either seen it or done it, so I know.
Well, I didn't know none of this before early in the years. I learned it after everybody it was floating around. It was a time in New York where everybody was talking about this and
We were
some
peaceful in New York. We were peaceful. Like there's literally not. It's I don't even know what's going on right now, but it was not like this. This is like something. It's like they're gonna push people out and lock people up, but it's like we were peaceful. We had good education, good communities. Like nobody was fighting in the buildings. You could have
but,
2,000
but
people
that
in
was
a
crack.
building.
Where you from? Where you from,
Oh,
all
I'm from
aboard?
Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. What part of Brooklyn?
Oh, well, I grew up in Bensonhurst, so you know what that is. And
Right.
yeah, so Bensonhurst Prospect Heights.
Okay, Prospect Heights. Okay, I grew up in East New York, and
Oh, I know East New York.
they
I
just
know East
recently
New York.
put out a show called East New York, right?
They made a
So
show about East New York.
yeah, so everybody just started calling me saying, "Why is they doing a show on East New York?" I said, "Because they want to bring that energy back.
They're
Because
trying
that
to make it because East New York, that's one of the places that is not going to be gentrified easily.
It's not going to be gentrified, but it's not wild no more like it used to. And I think they're
I
trying
mean,
to bring that energy back here
was it even
again.
wild then? Because I used to be in East New York all the time. Like, was it wild or was it like sensationalized?
No, it was wild. I lost a lot of friends.
I was 12, so I didn't. I don't know.
Long as he breathing, shit, that's cool. Hey, trenches.
Hustle. What's the word? No, but I don't know. It wasn't as wild. I feel like New York is getting more dangerous than it's ever been.
I'm gonna tell you how wild it was all aboard. At one time, East New York, Brooklyn was the murder capital of America, not the state of New York. It was only East New York that the section was the murder capital of America. So it was like that before.
I used to sell crack over there in East New York.
Hmm. But I'm just saying that to say they use these television programs, a lot of these things that we watch a lot and we listen to, they use it. It's certain people that's susceptible to being programmed or they go by what these shows say and what the TV saying. Everything that we listen to and watch involves
It
murder and
has.
death.
It affects your brain. It does. And I swear, like
Hey,
Baltimore.
Queen. Hey,
Hey,
Queen.
how you
Hey,
doing?
y'all talking about drugs and stuff. It's somebody later in my hallway down there dying off of a motherfucking heroin or something.
So why are you on the? Why are you on
Yeah.
here? Go out there and give her some Narcan.
I did already. They getting it to him. He still breathing. He cool.
So you a
I,
lifesaver.
it was like, no, I want to let him stay right there. Shit, he cool.
Lifesaver. Good for you. Hustle.
Yeah, I'm chilling now though. I'm tapped in. I was just listening at first.
Yeah, you gotta. They knew that they would be able to attack Chicago because they knew about the gang
The
aspect
mob
of
culture
Chicago.
is already embedded.
Right.
Hey, I bet
There was already a history of mob culture there. So Chicago is a beautiful city.
Well, it's not mob culture that got them. It was gang culture. Mob culture has been in New York also, but the gang culture didn't stick here until after Biggie and Tupac got killed, and they introduced Suge Knight. But before that, there was no really gang shit going on in New York. It
Yeah,
was just
because like in Brooklyn, um, having like all these different little fractions of gangs, that was unusual to me as well. Like seeing something like a crip, seeing a blue flag hung on a tree was very unusual because that is not our that's from California. And then it just
well,
moved.
it's not really from there. It's just that they planted it there. They had to have us fight each other in order to keep us distracted from who the real enemy is. And that's all I be trying to tell people. Like
No,
I don't be
I believe you.
they had to have something where we fight each other. And that is one of the things. The other thing is money. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Everybody
believe you
needs
with that.
money. You got some people out here that they purposely block from getting money. Like people come home from jail and can't get a job. What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna try to get some money. So they're releasing all of these prisoners now. Where's all these people gonna work at? That's my question. Where
Right.
is these
And who are they gonna stay
65,000
with?
people gonna work?
Who are they gonna live with? Where is their housing? Where are their resources? They're
that's
gonna
where the money's supposed to be going to. All this money they said they getting money from here and they going it's putting it here and there.
I
And
don't think
Mm,
Pastor
the
Brooks
Ukraine
standing
thing.
on the roof. Pastor Brooks on the roof and all that good stuff.
Yeah, like I don't want to be involved in Ukraine and all of that stuff. I feel like the charity starts at home. Um, we're I feel like if we put enough bright minds, not even bright,
All the boys go crazy. All the boys go crazy.
I will.
R.I.P. to your uncle Emery, Odie. R.I.P. to your uncle Emery.
No,
It's not
it's
only
just
just
like
minds. It's we have to learn to think for ourselves. We got
Right.
to be able to say, okay, look, all these people is dying and killing each other, and do something about. We got to stop waiting for other people to tell us how to live and how we
Yeah,
supposed
we
to
don't
be.
need anyone else but us. We don't need anyone. We are strong. and resilient. And I think that's important to know. We have more to offer society than just like entertainment, for example. We do. And I think like back with like the um Nas and AZ, the Asiatic, like they were really trying to use their brain and try to share that information with the world. People weren't really ready.
Well, they could only say but so much. So,
Well,
you know,
who's gonna let
they
them say
say
it?
they say certain things, but they can only say but so much. They can't. That's why I love Kanye, because Kanye just said, "I'm telling everything," and he
And
did.
he
And
got on that report. And you know what? It made me look up the thing about New Orleans. There were thousands of people dead, like floating. They did people so bad during that
well, they attacked New
participation.
Orleans because New Orleans is the place that has knows most of our religious beliefs that they took from us. So
Yes,
they know a lot of secrets about occult science over there. And before they started really attacking us, they attacked Haiti and they attacked New
yes. And
Orleans.
Haiti won, and they still punish Haiti.
Right. I'm talking about with the hurricane. The two places that they attacked before they really started going off on us out here is Haiti and New Orleans. And that was for a
Because
reason.
Haiti was defiant. I want everyone that's listening to know. So
It's not about defiance. They were only scared of Haiti because Haiti knew voodoo. Voodoo helped them win the first war. See, people think that these people is just doing things. No, these people is doing spiritual things. The Bible says you will get attacked from principles, high principles, and people in high places. And though these people are using certain things. If you look at the Bible told you that the wise men knew from the stars that Jesus was about to be born, correct? Correct?
that's correct. Well, that's correct.
Okay, so that means that they were using astrology. They was using
Yes, they're using
astrology.
astrology. I want
Okay.
every person with African blood in their body to
Okay,
understand.
so not only the three wise men was using astrology, the ones that wanted to kill Jesus was using astrology too.
I agree with you. Yes,
Okay, so now you have only one side that uses astrology.
and they made us feel stupid for knowing these things, but I really don't like the fact that we get caught up in it. We are more than just
Astronomy, you right about boss lazy astronomy. Uh-huh.
we're more than drilling. We are more than um what we've become right now. Like as a culture, this is bigger than this. We
Well,
are
I think the youth are getting that now. They are getting that now. But the thing is this, how are we going to educate them and give them more knowledge of self so they know who they are instead of not knowing who they are and being used to murder each other? That's the question.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I believe by this time next year, we're gonna have some more programs in place. We have to take control of our own narrative. We can't. This is silly. It's silliness. It was the music is interesting, and everyone can get to express themselves through music, but we have to take control and call out stupidity when it's stupid or mental illness when it's mental illness. Like this.
Well, it's programming, all aboard. It's programming. Music is a muse. Music Muse is the root word of music. Muse is inspiration. So
Oh,
the
you
content,
understand Latin? You
let me finish
understand
this.
Latin
Let
as
me let me
well.
land this. Let me land this. So when you have something being repeated to you over and over and over again, when you watching videos where everybody's holding a gun and trying to kill each other,
Or
you
putting a gun to your own
simultaneously
head. Putting a gun to
simultaneously
your own head.
simultaneously you're playing games with where you got to shoot people, then you watch a TV show, you watch a movie, it's the same content. So
Right.
the inspiration is not positive. The content of it'll be different if it was different music, like you got some of the murder music and then you got this other kind of music. And but no, everything at one point was just all about murder and death and kill.
Death,
So
murder, and just destruction.
It's programming.
I agree
They
with you.
and even the street shit was programmed. That was all an illusion. Because when they was ready to shut all that money down in the streets, that was flooding the streets, they did. So don't ever think they can't stop something. If they're allowing something to go on, it's because they want it to go on.
I know what you mean. And then there's a thing I want to just say while I'm on the show. Um, there is a loan forgiveness. If you've gone to college and you have student debt, they're giving away $20,000, and it's easy to get. You just go in there and apply. So you just search student loan forgiveness and make sure you go to the government website. It has to say .gov after it, but they're giving away $20,000 if you have student debt.
Well, the war on drugs, OMC, the war on drugs was bullshit because they the ones that brought the drugs here anyway.
And they're
Why do you
the
think
ones that
they named it crack for a reason? Because what they cracked was the moral fiber in these black communities. The moral fiber where we used to protect each other. Yes, people would do things, but if you did things that was outside what was allowed in the communities, you had to leave or you was going to get got. Somebody was going to take you out. That's gone now. So crack the moral fiber and allow things to be where they are today.
and I also saw that people that they were not bad people. People that did drugs, they were not bad people. These um people they were self medicating, and these people could live to be productive members of society. Right now, what they have going on is a fentanyl epidemic, and that's extremely deadly. Um, but in New York is completely different from the way they portray it. They make New York seem like it's just this big scary place. It's really not. Only the Bronx. Just stay away from the Bronx, you'll be fine.
Yeah, the Bronx is wilding right now, but there's a lot of things in place to destroy the black community. And I think if more people was aware that what they were doing was destroying them and the ones they love, maybe we could learn how to turn this around because there's a lot of stuff that we've learned that we need to unlearn. And personally, I'm tired of seeing all these young black men die. Malcolm X at 25 was a pimp and a drug dealer. What if he didn't live past that? We never gonna know what these people could have been once they grew and turned into men. And there's too
Oh
many young
yeah,
black
you're right.
men
He was
dying.
a drug dealer. I forgot
hmm
all about that. I forgot
So
about
I give a salute to Kanye West. He's the biggest star. He was the richest black man in hip hop in the industry,
that. He took
and
that
he
from them.
came out
From
and
him.
said everything that everybody else wouldn't say and wasn't afraid to lose his money. So everybody say he crazy, but he lost his money. He didn't lose his mind. So I
Well,
salute him.
he would have lost his mind by following other people. He knows what is right. His mother was a very educated woman, and she was a spiritual woman as well. And his mother, that he's not going to be able to lose his heart. And
Well, I'm pretty sure it was other people in that industry that had a great mother and taught them well, but they lost it. It's something within him himself as well.
the special quality that's able
hmm
to speak out and educate. And I think we have to, as a community, we really do have to stick together and not as I don't understand why we can't say certain words. Like, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want this broadcast to get demonetized. But you should be able to call something out that's wrong. And so I do support him in that.
That's right, boys, ladies. He said, la, 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 where did I get my money?
And
Right.
guess
And
what?
he
I was in
alive.
Paris. I was living in Paris and everything. I was one of them in Paris. Like, and that was because of Kanye telling you what you can do. You don't have to just be in, like, we have to stop glorifying being poor. Poverty is never fun. It's out of necessity. We can do anything. We really can.
Well, we got to learn a lot because the black people shy away from occult science, and that's what they're using to keep us trapped off. They even use the English language to trap us off. So
And
there's
Latin,
there's words in the
like,
English language. There's words in the English language that y'all won't even begin to understand. I might do a live on that on my platform because it's not monetized. I can speak more freely. But
okay.
these people, I usually get on my Queen Lotus page when I want to break something down. So I might do that,
Yes,
do
I
a
would,
whole breakdown. But
because you said that muse, and it's like the breakdown of what a word means. They
right,
come from somewhere. So when
right,
you hear words, they do mean something.
they
OMC
do
said,
mean something. That's right.
control
Music,
words, control
music
reality.
is inspiration. Realize, real eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things in the English language that people don't understand. It's called etymology. And they if you don't know about etymology, you really won't understand what they how they use the English language, which is why we're the only race that they took our language from us. Because
And
they
you know,
use us to manifest things for them.
but look
They
how
know they know the gifts that we have that we don't understand. And they do that's why they have secret societies. Because what they're doing is keeping that information away from us.
you right, exactly. If a group of people weren't strong and capable, they would not have to keep reading away from them and swimming and all of these things. They wouldn't have to do these things if you weren't capable. They
Right.
they
Right.
they keep voting away. They literally make thing things difficult to vote, and and it's not saying that everyone even cares about voting, but if they're
Well, voting is controlled by the electoral college, and like I told you, the college is already infiltrated, and
right.
they have the last word. They're already infiltrated from the door, so they're gonna get who they want to get to be the president.
Exactly, and they already found that person a long time before the election. Like, this is not just by chance. And I think the more people that talk about things and just share their ideas, like,
We doing too much talking. We do a lot of talking, and it just we have one conversation, and then everybody forgets about it and goes back into the program. The matrix is very, very important in explaining how these people control the world, um, and how they could trap you off using your mind. If you realize with the matrix, when he was fighting, he had always had to go into that virtual reality because it was his mind that was doing the fighting. He was fighting the programs. So that's the first thing we got to do. If you also notice, the educators for him to become who he became in that movie, they were both black. You had Morpheus and you had the Oracle. The Oracle female was in the hood smoking cigarettes. She was an Oracle. Um, it's a lot of clues in that movie that breaks down how they control the world.
I know what you mean.
Even
Um,
when the guy turned on Neo and he said, "What do you want?" He said, "I want to be rich and I want to eat steaks like this." Y'all got to watch that movie. Watch it with different eyes.
I've never seen the movie actually, but I will check it out.
The first one, The Matrix.
Mr. Odie Walnuts, I'm sorry that your uncle passed away. I wanted to say it earlier, so rest in peace to your uncle.
But I'm just saying all this to say this: we're very special people, but there's a part of us that we do not understand, and that part that we do not understand about ourselves is what they use to control the world with.
Yeah, I there is there's no reason for anyone to be better than us. There's no reason for us to be violent and attack each other. There's no reason for us to attack other people. If you notice, we are a very respectful people. In school, we don't have school shooters for real, right? That is like a respectful thing.
It is the godly part we don't understand.
There's
Correct,
a
boss.
spiritualness to that, and we have to tap in.
But these people that's coming down, these young souls that's coming down here, they're soldiers. And they know that they're soldiers because they use astronomy. So they know that the soul groups that's coming down here are soldiers. So they knew what to do to turn them against each other. They already coming here as soldiers.
It's yes, I fully believe you. I really do. Um, I would
It's like
love.
the Terminator came down here and got reprogrammed. You understand?
I've never seen that movie either.
You need to watch it. That's the first part of the Matrix. The Terminator movie is the first part of the Matrix. The woman that wrote the Matrix movie, that they took that movie from, her name is Sophia Stewart. I used to talk to her every single day on the telephone.
You're so amazing, Queen.
Thank you.
Queen
She,
Lotus. If we could just, I would suggest everyone subscribe to Queen Lotus and go and get this information. That's very valuable.
yeah, she said that she said she thought of that story of the Terminator. The book that she wrote was called The Third Eye. She said she thought, what if Jesus Christ came back down to earth and he could fight? So the first part with the little boy John Connors, his name, his initials is JC. It's an acronym for Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Right. So
And
that was Neo when he was a baby.
and there
Hmm.
were also things. Wasn't that movie about like the information age, like computers? I've seen a scene of the movie, and it was like computers.
What
Now,
it was is that they had sent somebody to kill the baby before the baby was born that was going to save the world. You got to watch the movie and then
I'm
watch
gonna
the
watch it.
Matrix after that.
Okay, we have a movie night. Trenches News. Get on the movie night. We'll do a movie night and we'll be able to comment.
Yeah, she told me a lot of things. She schooled me on a lot of things. And it's funny because when I was looking for her and I found her on Facebook at the time she had a Facebook account. I don't think she has one now, but when I was looking for her, when I found out a black woman wrote the Matrix,
Oh, it was a black woman.
yeah, she's a black woman.
Oh, I don't.
Um I looked for her on Facebook and she became my 666th friend.
Oh, Jesus
666.
Christ.
So I knew I knew it was a connection there. And it's funny because I would say like 3, 4 months later, me and her used to be on the phone every day for hours.
Those are great minds exploring your ideas. And
Hey, Odie.
is Odie on there?
Mm-hmm. Odie, unmute your mic if you're talking.
What's that? I don't. Oh,
I don't know if it's something wrong with this or
No,
No, I can hear you now.
it's not OD.
Oh, it says, oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the person that he has. I can't see your name. It's covered by Odie right underneath your initial.
My bad. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I thought trying on there. I didn't want to cut him off. It was just two real quick things. About the Matrix, and I think we talked about this before, but it's the main thing that had jumped out at me the most was at the end of the third one, and this is applicable to us as a people. And what the Oracle told him, he said, "Who is Mr. Smith?" He said, "He's you." And the only
Mm-hmm.
way he was able to defeat him was when he stopped resisting, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and
Mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
gave into it and he recognized himself. That is the only way. And what do we always say? We are our own worst enemy, you know?
Right. Like you see how we talking like this, and there'll be people in here saying, "Shut up, you don't know what you're talking about." Those are Mr. Smiths.
and they've never been
Right.
through. I've never seen that movie, but they've never been through real life situations, right?
Mm.
Sometimes what you just explained is how you can defeat something, and the goal is to survive. The goal is to get better. So they won't know that because they've never been through nothing. It's talking.
Right, right. And some you hit on the number 666, right? I
Mm-hmm.
know you broke that down, protons, neutrons, electrons, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I dabble with the, I don't say dabble, but I'm amateur numerology. And
Mm-hmm.
well, my name, my first, middle, and last name has 6 letters. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And my first name has the value of 33, and my middle and last name has the value of 24, which breaks down to 666.
Mm-hmm.
What do you take from that? Because I don't know what to take from that.
Well, 666 is 9. That's really what it is. When they
All right.
said that 666 was the devil, they was describing us in our purest form and being conscious, fully conscious as the beast, because that's how we would take the power from them. So in order
Okay.
to the first beginning of them turning us on each other was to tell us that 666 was the devil when 666 really represents carbon, which is melanin. Okay, so that was a program right there.
Carbon?
That
Wow.
was that was a program in the Bible. Then they made the movie The Omen, 666. But anyway, 9 is the top of the ethers. 9 is the highest spiritual level of consciousness you can have. Also in the Bible, it's 666 is just 9 broken down in a different way. Just like 144. In the Bible, they say 144,000 angels will save the planet. That's a 9. The sun rotates around the earth 360 degrees. That's a 9. The highest level of understanding you could have as a black man, he's born here with 366 degrees. We only taught them 33 degrees. That's why they always talk about the number 33. It's
All
also
right.
6, which is the derivative of 9. 369. Anything that could turn into 9 is a derivative of 9. But 6 is a little less powerful. And 6 is the level they like to keep us on, the level of consciousness they like to keep us on. So they always try to show us the number 6. Even in Martin, they had the number as 42, which is actually 6. If you know about numerology, even if it's broken down into different numbers, if it equals something, that is the energy it represents. You got
Okay.
me?
Okay. I got you.
So
I got you.
triple six is really 9.
Yep.
Because if you turn 6 3 times, it's going to be 9. 6 times 3, 6, 6, 6 plus 6 plus 6, that's always going to equal 9.
Okay. Okay. And I'm not sure if, let me see. I don't know if you can answer this. When it comes to master numbers, uh, when you're doing it with your, I know it's sometimes you're supposed to reduce it, and other times you don't. Would you read? Would you reduce it when it comes to your, like, your name?
I don't know anything about reducing.
Oh, oh, all
I
right.
just know that you add up all the numbers and it turns into, like, okay, for instance, when I was looking at duck and I started studying FBG duck, I noticed the number 9 surrounding duck everywhere. He was born on December 6th. That's 9. What was Duck always talking about? 63rd. That's 9. One of
Yeah.
his videos, he was standing in front of a building. The number was 6318. That breaks down to 9. In another video, he was standing in front of a building that turned into 9. I think it was 558. That's 9 because 10 plus 8 is 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. So I noticed that he had a lot of 9 energy surrounding him. And his number was 3. And like I told y'all, if anything can equal into 9 when it doubles or triples, it's a derivative of it. So 3 is a derivative of 9. Vaughn dies 3 months later, approximately 90 days after Duck. Vaughn was born on the 9th of the month. Then
Holy
MO3 died. MO3
wow.
died. MO3 was born May 31st. May 31st is 9. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So you got a lot of soul groups. I think those numbers that they use against us or to identify us, those are the numbers we came here with. Remember, they always say the universe language is math. So
Math. You can take math and you literally can make you you can figure out how far it takes from light to go to a planet that you will never see in person. Other people are studying this, but this is our gift, and we can't lose that gift. But for some reason, we were turned off from knowledge.
No, we wasn't turned off. The knowledge was stolen from us. We was never turned off from knowledge. It was stolen from us.
It was kept from us, but from us. Like if
That's
you
why they burned down the library in Alexandria. That's why they shot the noses off of the statues in Egypt. A lot of things was done to steal this stuff from us.
if you look, even when people do like in war, they destroy the books. That's usually a big target. They
Yeah,
go in
but
and
here's
they
the
burn
thing.
the
They
house.
never destroyed anybody else's books but ours. Everybody else knows their history. Everybody else has their original language. They only did that to us.
And the names, and, and the names, they have their names, they have their culture. But this is uh,
They got it in the Vatican in the archives. I
They
don't
got
think they
some
just,
of it. They don't have
yeah,
all of it.
yeah, they took what they wanted to use and got rid of the rest. But you was also like on the number nine. Well, in numerology, the number nine, and it's an impactful number because it's like a number of service, but it's not so much of a for like personal. It's always it indicates someone who wants to leave their mark on the world to do something for all of humanity. That's what the
Yeah.
number nine
That's
represents.
that's the top level of consciousness. That's the number, and people might think this doesn't mean anything, but they show you numbers all day, and they use numbers all day. If you go back to everybody that passed away and you watch one of them gematria shows, you'll see how the numbers add up. I don't know if
Mm,
those things are manipulated or if those are numbers we're born with and they just manipulate them to do what they want to do with it. Since we don't know nothing about it.
mm.
I know that
Yeah.
if you take, you can use math and you can make like, I swear you can make anything like like math, like if you think about periodic table, water. What is water? H2O, right? Numbers are very important. It's a very important part of life.
Numbers is the language of the universe. That's why I said 666 is six protons. When you break it down, six protons, six neutrons, six electrons. That's carbon. Carbon is melanin. What is melanin? Melanin is what gives us black people our complexions. It gives us the ability to connect with different realms. It gives us the ability to absorb the sun. They never taught us about our melanin, but they have meetings, big conferences on melanin every year on its progression.
Absolutely. And melanin is also, of course, everyone knows about it because that is that's why you have a lower rate of melanoma. Not to say you have no risk, but that's why it's because of the melanin. It's a protection from the sun, and that's why. But they don't teach that. It's like they literally tried to strip everything good about us from our our brain, and we have to relearn it. Those children in Chicago or in New York and even in the Bronx, they're capable. I'm just teasing about the Bronx. I just love messing with
No,
them.
but this the kids are smart now. The kids know things that we didn't know when we was their age.
They
They know
sometimes
what's going
they
on.
know too much, but it's like they don't. I think that children aren't being protected right now. Like we're not.
They're being protected now more than ever. Not enough. But they are being protected more than they were before.
Well,
A
because
lot of people is throwing away their since that stuff came out, alleged stuff about Balenciaga with the children. Their brand is going down. People are throwing their stuff in stadiums and burning their stuff and throwing their stuff out.
Yeah, I seen that. I think you posted that, didn't you, Queen?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yep. And when we talk about the skin, I don't know if y'all might have heard some. Maybe I can give you some clarity on this. All right, quartz is the most abundant crystal on the planet, right?
Right, I have
And
several right here, right now with me.
now, somebody broke this down to me a long time ago. I'm trying to remember. All right, you know when you look at your skin in the sun, it has like this crystal, like almost like a glittering kind of look to it. You ever seen that? And I was
Mm-hmm.
told that that was related to like to the quartz, or it has some kind of similarities to the quartz crystal, why it was so abundant, and that's sort of like how we tune our frequencies to the planet or something like that. I'm kind of paraphrasing. I was told to me a long time
We're
ago.
talking about crystal quartz, boss lazy. Crystal quartz. All the quartzes, rose quartz, crystal quartz, all of them, citrine. It comes from the earth, and we come from the earth. So of course, we have elements in common.
We go back to the earth and we make more earth. Um, yeah, I think that is true. I've seen that exactly what you just said. I don't know your name. It says R, but I've seen that.
Well, my real name is Robert. I just go by OMC. That's my online name.
Oh, you're OMC.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But like it's attached to my Google account, so it comes up with that, because that's my Google account name.
So quartz crystal, which crystal is something for like tranquility?
For amethyst,
All right,
the
Robert.
purple one.
Oh, okay. Purple. That's my favorite color as well.
Or
Um,
you could or you could use the pink one, rose quartz. Um, where is Swiper? Swiper.
I think that's the crystal quartz.
Yeah, another really intense crystal is if you can
Hey, I'm
get your
learning.
hand on.
I'm learning from y'all, man. I'm sitting back. I'm taking this shit in on everything, man. Certain things like
Good.
I've been in the streets forever. I know a lot of shit, man. But y'all just broke down a lot of the stuff of science
Hmm.
on everything. I'm listening though.
Hmm. We are science.
I'm
We
learning.
are science. They study our blood. They study our placenta when we have our babies.
They use
Um,
they use black women specifically to be able to learn about how to give a birth to be able to, there's
Yeah.
a statue in New York City in Central Park around there. And if anyone knows anything about New York, Central Park, that used to be a black community and they took
Mm.
it. And there's a statue anyway of a woman. I believe her name was her name Bartman?
Sarah Bartman.
Yes, and she is the reason we know about anything about medical science because they would perform these surgeries on black women specifically.
They use our cells. That's how they do stem cell research.
The
They
cell
could only do stem cell research with our cells because we are the original prototype. This is why our organs are so coveted and people want our organs because we are the original human or
Facts.
godly prototype.
Hey,
yeah,
Boss Lazy's had a comment. Said that's why they want us to donate blood.
yes, and my
Um,
I got O type, and it can go to my blood can go to anybody.
yeah, I'm O negative too.
Right.
Now about that, there's a book out by this doctor. It's called Eat Right for Your Blood Type,
Hmm.
and I actually started. I was on that diet for a while. I just started it back, and it man, just if anybody want to look it up, just type in the title "Eat Right for Your Blood Type." It breaks down, and it's so many different foods, and it hurt too because it's like so many foods you have to not eat, and I guarantee you it does work. Like you feel completely different. And I know at one point it used to be difficult for people to get their blood types. It's easy now, but this was something that was told to me when I went and donated plasma once, right?
Mhm.
They was asking, if I had been got the vaccine and all that. Now I've been what they call a frontline worker since this whole thing began, and I never caught COVID. I've been around people who've had it 2 and 3 times. I never caught it. I've been around hundreds of thousands of people at time at rallies and stuff, and never caught it. But the people around me was catching, and they were
I
in the
never
same
catch it
place as me.
either. I don't know if it's
Was that
because hand washing or not touching your face, or if it's like something else. But I didn't catch it either.
Go
right?
ahead,
And so
OMC. What was you saying?
Say that
What,
again.
what was you saying?
Oh well, I've been exposed more than more than enough to be able to catch it, and I haven't. Now, what they told me at this place was that because they put me in a special program where I would get paid more because they wanted to use my plasma to make vaccines and all that, and basically, in a nutshell, they said I'm practically immune to it because of my blood type because I don't have this Rh protein on it. I didn't take it as gospel because I ain't I'm not a doctor, but to use my plasma to
Sorry.
make
Go ahead.
it was like a feedback. It was hearing myself
Yeah, because
repeat.
I'm trying to sign and come up on the stream y'all on my laptop now because my phone is dying.
I know. And I appreciate your time. Um, I can't wait to see what you say about this. This is unusual for Trench's News, but I think everybody needs to hear this, and they watching,
No,
but they
every
could.
once in a while, Swipe will come let me come up here and drop some stuff.
Well, smash the like then. I see you.
Man, I let Queen come up here anytime. Queen be dodging me, y'all. I gotta go all the way to fucking
Man,
Brooklyn to
Queen
find
busy.
her.
She busy. We know it's a
I
gym. She
don't be dodging you. I'll be out here trying to get my paper up. New York is expensive, god damn it. Shoot.
damn.
I never. That's
What's
one
the
of the
average rent
places
going?
I never live, Queen. Y'all some brave motherfuckers. I
It
would have
ain't
been left. So when they
Queen.
said three, what?
Yeah,
I'm gone.
bring me up on the other one, Swipe.
All right.
Nah, I want to know what the rent going for right now. Y'all don't know that's a expensive. That rent in New York ain't nothing to play with. It really
Hell
is.
yeah, New York, California. None. I ain't never lived none of that
Miami,
shit.
like this, too much.
Let me tell y'all something. I pay $17.50 here for a 1 bedroom. I have to pay electric and my heat separately.
I,
And
Damn.
I just told my job to lay me off. So right now I'm looking for something that I'm tired of them. I told them just give me all my money y'all owe me, and I'm looking for something else to do because I need 100,000 and better to live here.
man, for real, you really and it's there's so much
And
to
let me
say.
tell y'all something. I made 73,000 at this job. I'm not trying to brag or nothing. I made 73,000 a year. That shit ain't shit in New York, in New York City.
Man, it's
That
not.
73,000 is like 50,000.
They still have dollar pizza right now. I was there last year.
I don't know, honey.
Dollar pizza went up. We can't get nothing in New York.
It's super expensive in New York City, man. So I'm just trying to put.
I can imagine, Queen, if Chicago downtown, if that shit expensive to us. I could just imagine what they want for a hamburger downtown McDonald's in New York.
Man,
McDonald's is no less than $17. And let me tell you this. Oatmeal, a thing of oatmeal costs $7 in New York, y'all. It costs
you know what eggs
$5
cost
for a loaf
more?
of bread.
In Miami,
Five
eggs are $16 for eggs. They crazy.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. I can just imagine what a 6 pack of wings up in New York costing because they 18 down here.
18? Oh, they tripping.
a
18,
six-pack of chicken wings.
man, $18. I'm telling you. And then look, it's like you better come and get it before it's gone. The meat's starting to leave off the
Hey,
racks. They
look,
running
Right.
out of chicken wings. They running out of everything. It's like an auction for the meat now.
no, look, I got a friend though. I have a friend. It's a good white friend of mine. He be rescuing chickens and stuff. He'll get on your ass, Trenches News, for trying to kill them damn chickens. He just went to federal court and he beat them because he rescued a chicken. Federal
Yeah,
court.
yeah. They they
They took
they
him
they
all the
they
way to
charge it.
Seattle.
They charge so much money for the meats and everything is going up. Like I ain't never went in the store and not able to find a certain meat that you want.
Yo, I've never been in a store and it's not full.
Yeah, that's
You don't
scary.
got nothing in the store. You can't even get the tissue you want. Like, damn.
Yeah, it's getting spooky out here, but it's getting spooky. But at the same time, there's more options to make money. It's always a yin and a yang.
It is. You have to just follow what they're doing. They see it a bit quicker than we see it unless you pay attention.
No,
Like they pass
I
the,
find that every couple of years I gotta find a new way to maneuver around. I gotta focus and find a new way to maneuver around with whatever they're doing.
right. Like they have, for example, if there's a thing going on right now, they just passed a whole law to say that train workers can't strike, right? So my father is a longshoreman, which is a union. They already got the shipping locked. So that's part of the reason why we don't have stuff in the stores because they said,
Oh, and also the diesel fluid because the trucks only run on diesel fluid, and due to that war in Ukraine and Russia, we're not getting as much
we're
diesel
not getting
fluid.
our Russian oil
Yeah.
because we have like a whole bunch of reserves, but they won't release them.
What you
Um,
mean? Because I'm older, hustle. What you mean, King? Yeah.
but
They said that we might have a food shortage after Thanksgiving, so
if
I advise y'all to get a lot of canned goods and a lot of water. Try to stock up on some canned goods.
man, I already
Yeah,
started
yeah,
getting.
I believe you, Queen, on that one because every time I go to the grocery store, man, it's getting shorter and shorter. They starting to put space food meat packs in the stores, like right in the aisles.
Man, they had pictures of food
They
in the
starting to
grocery
put
store
what
down
food,
here.
churches?
They starting to
Pictures of
put the
food.
space food, the food that you just put sprinkle some water on it, blow up some mashed potatoes and steak.
Yeah,
Wow.
ice
Yeah, they
cream
got
stuff.
them in the stores now. The space food packs.
No,
Thank
they
you,
had
Russell.
pictures. Wait, give me one moment. They had pictures of food. Pictures instead of food on the shelf. Yeah, like what we going through? It's getting serious, and most people don't notice it.
Thank you, Hustle. Um, I think it could be two things. It could be we not supposed to eat meat no more, and God is saying, "Fuck it, y'all don't want to listen." Oh, excuse my language.
No, go
God is
ahead,
saying,
go
"Oh,
ahead.
y'all don't want to listen? Well, I'm gonna take the meat off the damn shelf there."
Hey, listen, I've been a vegetarian my entire life, so I ain't worried about that part.
Well, it's the food shortage would be that the trucks wouldn't be able to deliver to the grocery stores because they wouldn't have the diesel fluid that it runs on
If they
because
all
they're
and if
not supplying us with it anymore
right,
as much.
and if they all went on strike at the same time, we would have no food,
Hey,
right?
you
And that's
said, Boss Lazy, you said it's impossible for a food shortage. Bro, you crazy, bro. You ain't see when
it's
COVID,
already a
all the
food
shit was
shortage.
going off the shelves and COVID. Where you was during COVID? When COVID
Yeah,
first
when they
hit.
wasn't driving, yep, yep. Carlos, I don't. They do talk about Henrietta Lacks. They talk about Henrietta Lacks just as much as they talk about Sarah Bartman. Yeah,
Sarah Bartman.
Yeah, but depopulation is one of the biggest goals of of the elite basically. And so they can't do it all in once because that would be too hectic and people would just rise up all over. So they gotta give it to you like, like instead of just opening up the whole faucet, you know what I'm saying, you just let it drip and eventually that sink get filled up and it
That
be so much to where you can't keep up with everything and it confuses people and then you throw in all the BS like everybody, they throw distractions out there to keep people off it, especially when you get enough people starting to like become like more of one mind and accord and start really focusing on the subject. So that's what they do. But they're gonna do what they're doing. They working for the darker entities or whatever. They're doing their jobs. What's
they're trying
important
to
is that
survive.
well,
right.
look, but the thing is though, I think it's absolutely like bat s crazy to have two people with like the most money in the world, and then they don't even want to use their money. They take pride in like looking poor. That's very confusing. Like why are Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk just like flaunting? I mean, they did it. They won the goal of capitalism or whatever. But it's like people are starving. There's enough for everyone.
Well, when you're a hawk, a hawk never has to look down. You know what I'm saying? So they where they at, they feeling theirs. You know what I'm saying? They the highest flying bird. But they are the ones like the buying up all the seeds and everything. You know what I'm saying? And especially Bill Gates. Before it was the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation or whatever, it was Bill and Melinda Gates Center for Population Control.
And water. He wanted water. He wanted to try to find out how to control water. That's what he wanted to do. Bill Gates. You can look it up.
Oh
Bill
yeah.
Gates, Bill Gates was trying to find out how to like turn toilet water into. Yo, we can't even get Flint, Michigan water. We can't get Jackson. Houston is having a problem with water right now. They had to all boil their water. And
Well,
there's a
I
lot
don't
of
drink tap water no way.
nah, man. New York
Nah,
tap water is the best water in the world. Don't do that, Queen.
I
I
can't
don't
do
mess
it.
with no tap water. They
Yeah,
got too
Queen.
much damn
Chlorine.
different. No, not chlorine. They got too many what do they call them things like amoeba and stuff like that?
Man, we could take it. Don't do that, Queen. That's the best.
Just
That's not in New York. I don't know where you at right now, all
I'm in
aboard.
Miami and this is some trash ass water.
Mm-hmm.
everybody should start getting iodine pills and putting it in their water. If it come down to a survival thing, you gotta have water. Just get iodine pills, some iodine tablets. You know what I'm saying? You could
Um,
order them from different places.
well, Flint, Michigan, it's been years. They still have no water.
This black man built a device that could filter all of the non-healthy components of the water they was drinking out there. Somebody came and destroyed his shit after a week. It destroyed the machine.
Oh, I think I heard about that. And they destroyed the plans that he wrote.
Hustle
Yeah.
said he drinking
Hey,
ice water
Queen.
with, huh?
Hey, can you repeat that for me real quick? I just fell on the goddamn floor when you said that. What happened again to his? What
A
happened
black
again
man
to his
built
project?
he built a machine that filters the water that they drinking out there in Flint, Michigan that's polluted. And
Yeah.
he built a device that could clean it up. And after 1 week, somebody destroyed it overnight. Destroyed it. And they said whoever destroyed it knew about how it operated because they destroyed it where it would be hard to fix it again.
Trenches. Don't tell
Yeah.
nobody to
Yeah.
Just like
blow.
that dude in Buffalo. That dude in
Don't tell
Buffalo that
nobody
got
to blow.
killed at that
Oh
Walmart.
yeah. That. Hey. I still got questions about him, bro.
That
That
man
shooter
made
ain't
a car
come.
that
That
could run
shooter
off
ain't
water.
just come. That shooter ain't just drive to that grocery store, man, for no reason. He drove for that black dude,
Man,
bro.
we ain't going over. We're not going to Afghanistan and Iraq for no reason. Come on, we don't care about them people for real.
Come
We
on
never
now.
know.
Everybody know why he was in Afghanistan. As soon as Afghanistan hit, then all of a sudden we got an opioid epidemic. That was a drug war. That was a gangster move right there.
That
You
was
know
a
what I'm saying?
just coincidentally they got 90% of the opioid, the poppy seed
Yeah.
as well.
Then you
I
get some fentanyl coming out and all that, all made in China. And I'm finna tell you, if China wanted to break us, they can because they make the
they're
most of
going
our
to listen
medicines over
whooping
there.
our ass, and they
Yup.
take in Africa.
They make everything got shit damn near.
It
And
used to be
Everything that I
American
see
medicine.
has been seeing all my life say made in China.
Nah, now everything is made in China. China,
so imagine when people can't get that, if they wanted to pull the plug, imagine what this country would be like. If you think people spazzing out now, imagine what it's people can't get their Adderall and their Zoloft and all this other stuff that
Oh
didn't
yeah,
change
that's
them
facts.
neurologically.
Motherfuckers
What up?
gonna be shooting up everything, clubs and all type of shit. They
I
think
don't
it's
want to
that
be
crazy.
here, man.
So
If it go down,
and the police never could protect everybody. I think communities need to start focusing on like, sustaining themselves and like forming, what I'm saying, training in self-defense and all that and get ready to protect themselves, man, for real.
you see
Because
China
that's where it's
now,
coming.
they're rising up against whatever they got going on over there. I try not to get too invested because I don't give a damn about them people. Um, but
Got to.
they're doing a thing over there where they have a communist regime, and they're over there they over there going crazy. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh yeah. And I mean, people need to, pets because what you see, like America is the big cheese, you know what I'm saying? And everything you see happen in other countries is like beta testing before it happens here.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
America cannot be the superpower forever. Like,
Oh no, that time's coming. That time's coming up. The whole point is to they're gonna create a problem that's so big. You've heard. I mean, I've heard them. You know, a lot of y'all probably heard these. You know, when they at the EU and all this, somebody always talking about. You know, we need a solution that's you know, that involves all nations and you know, basically speaking all that one world government. So they're gonna keep compounding each issue
When they
until they get
have
so
these,
big.
listen to me. When they talk this stuff to each other, like climate control and all of that, all they doing is trying to say, hurry up, we got to do something before these black people find out who they are. That's all this stuff is. Everything.
well, I bet you they're gonna put all them inmates, Muab, all them gonna have to go fight if shit. If it comes down to it, yeah, they're gonna put all them inmates right on the field. Watch if it came
Oh,
down.
it's coming.
Facts, boss lazy. Facts. If we do keep saying it'll be a food shortage, it will manifest itself. But it's not going to be a food shortage.
Get rice.
It's going to be a shortage of the processed food and the unhealthy goddamn food we've been eating that's been killing our asses.
That's
Okay.
true.
For
It's gonna be
real.
rice and beans. Rice and beans is gonna get you through whatever. Get a big 50-pound bag of rice and a big
I'm
50
trying
pound
to
bag
tell
of
you, hey, a
rice and beans.
motherfucker don't know, man. They'll laugh at a motherfucker, but them rice and beans, though, I'm telling you, they'll have your ass full and hefty.
Hell yeah. When I was in
Red
New Orleans,
beans
man, I
tasty.
swear I was living off red beans and rice for like a week. It was so good, man. And it's like that sometimes like that's all they had to eat down there, man. And when I think about like, you know,
I
like
eat
these
that on the
churches and all
regular.
this, man, what's up?
No, I said I eat that shit on the regular.
And
Like
you
every day, shit, damn near.
it
Red
could
beans and rice.
it could be
Yeah,
delicious.
I found myself not even liking meat as much as I used to anymore. Like
for
I
real.
like it every now and then, but I don't have to have it. I don't have to have meat no more like I
Well,
used
our ancestors just had to have a little flavor. That's it. Like we weren't like no big meat eating people.
Now, I wanted to ask about that whole meat thing because this might be false science. I need confirmation on that. Now, they were saying, like, you know, according to the whole evolution story, that our brains started to grow after we started consuming meat.
I think consuming more calories is always good. You're gonna develop quicker if you have more calories. But
We're not supposed to eat meat. All this calorie shit. We're not supposed to eat meat. That's why we be getting sick.
well, we don't
God
have
didn't
teeth for
intend
that.
for us to eat meat.
Yeah, our human teeth aren't really made for that. And if you look in Africa, it's not really, or in other countries. Even like if you look at the Asians, I watch those people in the nail salon. They go to the or like the Chinese people. They go to the back. They got a bowl with some rice in it and
Whoa.
shit.
And vegetables. And
And bok
vegetables. No
choy.
meat.
Hey, Boss Lazy, you said, hold on, you said you had a homie, he was in the army, he said they wasn't shooting at humans, they were shooting at giants over there in the Middle East.
Giants. Nah, them people just was ready to die for what they believed in.
I don't know. I mean, what you
No,
talking about like
you know.
some Anakim type stuff? Like what you on? Like some
And probably the
Nephilim type stuff?
Nephilim.
I think
Yeah,
Boss Lazy on some RoboCop type shit.
you talk
I,
about the Nephilim.
I have
Because I
friends.
know Queen, I know you mentioned Stargates. They was fighting over Stargates, and I know they made sure they secured Babylon over there.
Nah, but look, think about it. You got people that's fighting for a college education, right? This is why I joined to fight for college education. You fighting for God. I'm gonna go all out for God. Them people, they were undefeated. Give them their credit. We ain't, we had to get up out of there. They
The
fighting for
Nephilim.
God.
The Nephilim and the what's the other one we was just saying?
Anakim or Anunnaki? What?
No, not the Anunnaki. Well, anyway, there's some things that you can't see on this planet if you're not of a certain kids can see everything, but when you us adults we can't see everything.
And that picture, I mean that video you uploaded, Queen, on Instagram, the little girl who was moving that paper by herself.
Yeah.
I kept watching it over and over. I'm like, man, I hope it's real. You know what I'm saying?
It
Because I
is
know,
real.
I read a book a long time ago, right? Look, I read a book a long time ago, and in the book it said you can see without your eyes, and I thought that was a crazy concept. But look, if you
Well,
close your eyes,
we are taught what to see. We are taught how to look at things, whether
but
we
look,
know it or not. The real sight does come from your mind, how you look at things.
and then they found out how to do that, right? Because now you can have an implant in your head, and it just sends the signal to your brain of what you're seeing. But you don't
yeah,
They
see
got all of
with
these
eyes.
things
I thought
going
that was
on,
a
but
bizarre concept.
the main thing that we need to focus on as a people is we have to understand who we are, and we have to understand how our mind works and how important our mind is in creating things here, whether it's good for us or bad for us.
thanks.
And it's valid. It's valid. Like, it's valid. I see people doing it and pretending. Like, like that's what's moving into New York, what's moving into every city. It's like people, they have they have like fourth hand information. They don't
No,
even
well,
have
we all have the information. We just sometimes need confirmation, but you get downloads. Like you will think of something that you don't, you say, how the hell I think about this? It's because you're getting a download. So we have our information. Nobody can take our information from us. It's just a matter of us tapping into shit.
boss lady works at Publix warehouse. Publix, I just got somebody fired from Publix. I fuck with that company. Good company. Good food too. That's where I get my food. But yeah,
Hmm.
you're right about that, Queen Lady. Queen Lotus, excuse me.
Mhm.
Reading too fast. Um, we download information every day, and we can control what we download, right?
That's what meditation is for. Meditation is for you to get downloads. When you pray, you speak to God. When you meditate, God speaks to you.
They say when two or more are gathered, He's
That's
there.
heavy. My bad, y'all.
Listen,